Hello everybody. Yesterday I had a terrible day. I got lost. When we don't know where we are, we're lost. I got lost. I needed directions. So I got lost. Lost means, oh, where am I? And I had to ask for directions. Where is, So today we're going to talk about directions. So you can give me directions. Okay, now, when you give directions, you tell me or someone where something is. You help them. So now here are some important places to find. Let me make some room here first. The first one is a bank. You get money at a bank. Okay, so you get money at a bank. A post office. You mail letters at a post office. Okay, you mail letters at a post office. Now, another one is a drugstore, also called a pharmacy. You get medicine at a drugstore. Okay? You get medicine at a drugstore. Then maybe someone needs to find a market. You buy food at a market. Okay? You buy food at a market. Also, a bakery. You buy bread at a bakery. You buy bread at a bakery, maybe sweets, all right? A bookstore. You buy books at a bookstore. You buy books at a bookstore. A hotel. You stay at a hotel. On your vacation, maybe. You stay at a hotel. A bus station. You get the bus at a bus station. And a cafe. You eat at a cafe. Now, when we want to ask directions for a place, I'll show you how to do that, and I'll make some room here for it. There's two ways that you can ask directions. So you can say, where is the, where is the bank? Where is the, Or you can say, how can I find the, How can I find the bank? Okay, so there's two ways. Where is the bank? How can I find the bank? Okay? Now, when we give directions, this is asking for directions. When we give directions, we often use prepositions. And the most common ones are in, on, and at. Okay? Now notice, when we give directions, we often use prepositions. The most common prepositions which we use in English are in, on, and at. Okay, now let me show you how to use some of these prepositions. Now, here's an area, and for something like this is a general area, then we would say in. Okay, on the screen you could see a more beautiful picture. So the general area is in. We use in when we are not talking about a special place in the area. Okay, we use in when we are not talking about a special place. We're talking generally. We use in to talk about a general position within a large area or something within a larger space. Okay, so in is something general or big. Here's some examples. I live in Istanbul. I live in Istanbul. Okay, I live in the city. She looked in her bag for her keys. She looked in her bag for her keys. This is general. There are many things in her bag. And England is in Western Europe. England is in Western Europe. Western Europe is a big place and it's general. Okay? So here are some examples for how we use in. In a city, for example, in her bag, and in Western Europe. Now, let me show you a different preposition that we use. And this one is on. Okay, now, here's a line. And here's Y is on the line. Okay, so when we use on, it's generally something on a line. All right? Now, we use on when we are talking about a line like a street, a road, or a river. A river is a line, maybe a curvy line, okay? We also use on when we talk about a flat surface like the floor or a wall, okay? So on is for lines or flat surfaces like the wall or the floor. Here's some examples. There is a picture of Ataturk on the wall. There's a picture of Ataturk on the wall. Our classroom is on the second floor. Our classroom is on the second floor. A floor is flat. And they live on North Street. They live on North Street. Street is a line. Okay? So here are some examples of using on the wall, on the floor, and on a street. Now, the third one that we use is at. At is used usually where two lines meet. So here's two lines, and here's at, right here. Okay? One line and two lines, here's at. So we use at when we talk about a special place on a line or a point where two lines meet, like a building. Okay? Now, we also use at when we talk about the outside of a building or a place. Now, here's some examples. He is at the swimming pool, but not in the water. Okay? He's at the swimming pool. Maybe he's tanning. He's at the pool. Okay? I will meet you at McDonald's. I will meet you at McDonald's. Okay, here's a special building. And the bank is at the corner of North Street and West Street. Okay, the bank is at the corner of North Street and West Street. So here's a corner. All right, so here are three examples of how we use at. Now, on the screen, I want you to look at these sentences to see how at, in, and on are used. She wants to play tennis at Wimbledon. We think of Wimbledon as a special point or place. Were you at the pool yesterday? We think of the pool as a place. Another example, he lives in Manchester. When we talk about doing something for a long time, like live, we use in. We stopped at Milan, Florence, and Venice on our way to Rome. When we use at, we stay only for a short time. And then we have, she works at Marks and Spencer's. We use at when we think of the special name of a shop or place. Another example, she works in a shoe shop. We use in when we think of the kind of shop. Okay, another example. I read the paper in the taxi on the way here. We use in for transport that is near the ground. For example, cars or taxis. I'll probably go on the bus. We use on when we think of transport that is high off the ground, when we take a step up. Trains, planes, buses, bicycles, etc. Okay? Now, we use these prepositions in common expressions of location. So let's look at some examples. In North America, we say on a street, on a street. We say at or on the corner of something, okay? At the corner of or on the corner of. Along the street, along the street. Up the street, in front of you or north. So up the street, which is in front of you or north. Down the street, which is behind you or south, south. So down the street is behind you or south. Across from, across from. And then the last one is next to, next to. Okay, now, again, we say on a street in North America, and we say in a street in the UK. Okay? So we say a place is on a street in American English or Canadian English, and we can also say in a street in British English. Okay? Now, of course, we need to look at some examples. So let's see what we can show you. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. My house is on Black Street. My house is on Black Street. Okay, here's Black Street, and here's my house. Beautiful, huh? There. Okay, so my house is on Black Street. Now, we don't use articles if we have the names. So look at these. I live on Black Street. I live on Black Street. We don't say I live on the Black Street. Remember, the is for specific. So we don't have it. We have specific. Black Street. Okay? No the. Another example of how to do it right. This is correct. I live in Istanbul. Okay? Not I live in the Istanbul. No. No, no. Okay? Only Istanbul. And for a country, it's the same for most countries. Some countries are a little bit different. So this, I live in Turkey, not I live in the Turkey. No. Okay? So for most countries, no the. So street, city, country, no the. Okay? All right, it's not necessary. All right, now let's go back to these examples, and I'll show you some more. Now, here's another one. My house is next to the bakery. Smells good, okay? My house is next to the bakery. So let's put a bakery here. Bakery. You see a better one on your screen. Okay, my house is next to the bakery. Now, here are some examples using on and next to. I live on Black Street next to the bakery. Okay? Now notice this one, we took this sentence and made one sentence. I live on Black Street next to the bakery. I live on Black Street next to the bakery. Okay? Another example, the hotel is next to the bakery on South Street. The hotel is next to the bakery on South Street. Okay? And then another one, there is a cafe next to the bus station on West Street. There is a cafe next to the bus station on West Street. Okay, so you've got two kinds of information here. Now, let me give you some more examples with some of these prepositions. Now, the next one is across from. Across from. My house is across from the park. This means there's something between you and the park. So here's my house, here's the street, and here's the park. Okay, across from. We could say across a river, across a street. Okay, so my house is across from the park. We can also say opposite for this. So my house is opposite the park. Same thing. My house is opposite the park. Same information. Okay, now here are some examples using across from and on. So, I work on West Street across from the post office. I work on West Street across from the post office. The post office is also on West Street, but I'm on this side, the post office is on the other side. The bakery is across from the drugstore on South Street. The bakery is across from the drugstore on South Street. So you have the street, one thing is here and one thing is here, across from. And another example, there is a cafe across from the hotel on West Street. There is a cafe across from the hotel on West Street. Okay, so again, we've got two prepositions together. Okay, now, let's do another one. And this one we're going to talk about at the corner. Now, we saw before that a corner is where two lines meet. So, we can say at the corner, or we can say on the corner. Usually it's about the same. Okay? And a corner is where two streets meet. All right? Okay. Now, if we say, my house is at the corner of Black Street and White Street. My house is at the corner of Black Street and White Street. Here's Black Street. No, here's White Street and Black Street. So this is my house. Okay? Now, we can also put next to together, for example. So here we go. I live at the corner of Black Street next to the bank. Okay, so when you're looking for this, you can look for the corner of Black Street next to the bank. The hotel is at the corner of South Street and Top Street next to the bank. The hotel is at the corner of South Street and Top Street next to the bank. One more example. Is there a cinema at the corner of North Street and Bottom Street next to the bus station? Is there a cinema at the corner of North Street and Bottom Street next to the bus station? Okay, so here again you've seen at the corner, and you have at the corner and next to. Okay, so you can put these together for more information. Okay, now we're going to look at a beautiful map, and our assistants are going to help find places on it. So you listen, and maybe you can do it too. All right, now this is the map, and it shows where different places are. I want you to look at the map, and I'll ask you questions. So first, Ollie, where is Jake's Cafe?
It's on West Street. It's across from the drugstore.
Yes, here's Jake's Cafe, and there's the drugstore. It's across from the drugstore. Okay, Susan, where is the hotel?
It is at the corner of East Street and Top Street.
Yes, it's at the corner of East Street and Top Street. It's at the corner of the street. Okay, Isabel, where is the telephone or the phone booth?
It's on West Street. It's next to the post office. It's across from Bob's Market.
Yes, good. And where's the post office, Isabel?
It's at the corner of West Street and Top Street.
Yes, good. Ollie, where's the bookstore?
It's on East Street.
All right, very good. Now it's time to look and listen.
Look and listen.
The bakery's on South Street. The bus station is at the corner of South Street and East Street. The cafe is across from the drugstore. A bank is opposite the cafe. The telephone is on the corner of West Street and North Street. The bakery is opposite the drugstore.
Read and repeat. Reading a map.
Now, when people give directions, often they use the compass directions. Now, these are the compass. We have north, north, south, east, and west. Okay? North, east, south, west. For example, North America, South America. Okay? Now, somebody might tell you directions saying to walk north. Now, when we look at a map, if we look at a map, usually north is up. Okay? So, east is to the right, south is at the bottom, and west is to left, bottom, right. Okay? So now we're going to look at the map again, and you'll see this beautiful map on your screen. and we're going to look at some questions, some sentences about it. And let me write them on the board, and then our assistants will give us directions, okay? Now, here's the first sentence. The bank is of the bakery. Now, assistants, you're going to tell us north, east, south, or west. And Ali, you're going to do the first one.
The bank is west of the bakery.
Yes, the bank is west of the bakery. Okay, here's another sentence. The bus station is of the bakery. Okay, Susan, this is your sentence.
The bus station is east of the bakery.
Yes, the bus station is east of the bakery. Okay, another one. The drugstore is of Jake's Cafe. Okay, Isabel?
The drugstore is east of Jake's Cafe.
Yes, okay. The drugstore is east of Jake's Cafe. Okay, here's another one. The phone booth is of the post office. Okay, this sentence is for Susan.
The phone box is south of the post office.
Okay, this is the phone booth is south of the post office. Okay. Now, the next one. Bob's Market is of the drugstore. Okay, Isabel, this one's for you.
Bob's Market is north of the drugstore.
Yes, Bob's Market is north of the drugstore. Okay, still looking at the map. The drugstore is of the bookstore. Okay, Ali, this one's for you.
The drugstore is west of the bookstore.
The drugstore is west of the bookstore. Okay, another one. Top Street is of North Street. Just give the direction here, the compass direction. And this is for Susan.
Top Street is north of North Street.
Yes. North of North Street. Okay. And finally, Bottom Street is of South Street. Okay, now again, just give the direction.
Bottom Street is south of South Street.
Yes, good. South of South Street. Kind of strange. Okay, so again, look at how we have the direction of and the place. Okay, so you can see north, south, east, and west. Okay, good. Now it's time to look and listen.
Look and listen.
The island of Cyprus is south of Turkey. The Golden Horn of Istanbul is north of the Marmara Sea. New York is east of Chicago. Greece is west of Turkey.
Read and repeat. Direction words.
Okay, now, when we give people directions, we can use some words like these. First, we have turn, turn, turn. Okay? The next one is straight ahead. Straight ahead. Don't turn. All right? Next we have on the left. On the left. Okay, this is my left. This is my left. Left. And on the right. On the right. Left. Right. And turn around. Turn around. Zzz, turn around. Okay? All right, so we've got turn, turn, straight ahead, on the left, on the right, and turn around. Okay, now we're going to look at the map again, and the assistants are going to find places. So let's see how this goes. Now, Isabel, we'll start with you. I'm at the bus station. How can I find the hotel?
Go straight ahead up East Street. Go 2 blocks and the hotel is on the right.
Yes, good. Okay, I'm at the hotel. Now, Susan, where's the bookstore?
Leave the hotel, turn left, go along East Street for 1 block. The bookstore is on the left.
Okay, great. Now, I'm at the bookstore. Ali, how can I find a telephone?
Leave the bookstore, turn right. Walk to the corner of East Street and North Street. Turn left. Go along North Street to West Street. Turn right. The phone is on the left.
Okay, great. Now, I'm at the telephone. Susan, I want lunch. Where's the cafe?
Walk south down next street,
Good.
West Street.
Good.
Jake's Cafe is on the right. It is across from the drugstore.
Okay, good. Now, I want dessert, my favorite. Isabel, where's the bakery?
It's on South Street. Leave the cafe, turn right, turn left on South Street. The bakery is on the right.
Okay, good. Now, we're going to change a little bit for this part. Now, you're going to tell me where I am. So, Susan, we'll start with you. I'm on South Street. I'm west of the bus station and east of the bank. Where am I?
You are at the bakery.
Okay, good. Now, tell me how to get somewhere. Don't tell me where I'm going.
Turn to your left, walk west along south, turn right to west, go straight ahead. The place you are going is on the left.
Okay, and Ali, where am I now?
You are at Jake's Cafe.
I think I'll drink some tea or coffee. Okay, now you tell me how to get somewhere. Don't tell me where I'm going.
Leave Jake's Cafe, turn left, walk to the corner, turn right, go along North Street to East Street, turn left, go straight ahead to the corner. The place you are going is on the right.
Aha. Okay, Isabel, where am I?
You are at the hotel.
Okay, well, I'm not tired. Now you tell me how to get somewhere.
Okay. Leave the hotel. Turn left. Walk straight ahead along East Street. Go to South Street. Turn right. Walk west along South Street. But don't stop at the bakery. Turn right on West Street. Go straight. The place you are going is on the right side. It's across from Jake's Cafe.
Okay. Now, where am I, Susan?
You are at the drugstore.
All right, very good. You gave very good directions. And now it's time to look and listen.
Look and listen.
Walk straight ahead. The station is on the left. Turn left. Turn right. Turn around.
Read and repeat. Direction words. Simple past tense.
Okay, now we're going to look at the simple past tense of some of the words that we use for telling directions. The first one is ask. The past tense is asked. Now remember, for pronunciation, after K, it's a T sound, asked. Okay? The next one is cross. The past tense is crossed. Remember, after an S sound, it's a T sound. Cross, crossed. Next, mail, mailed. This one's a D sound. Mail, mailed. And then we have turn, turned. Okay? So ask, asked, cross, crossed, mail, mailed, turn, turned. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of these sentences. And the first one is, I asked for directions. I asked for directions. Now, another example for crossed, I crossed the street. I crossed the street. And I mailed the letter. I mailed the letter. And finally, I turned the corner. I turned the corner. Okay? Now, let's use these verbs in the simple past tense, and we'll practice a little bit. Now, Isabel, we'll start with you. You went from Jake's Cafe to the drugstore. What did you do?
I crossed the street.
Yes, good. Susan, you took a letter to the post office. What did you do?
I mailed the letter.
Good. Okay. I said turn left, and Ali, you did. So what did you do?
I turned left.
Yes, good. Isabel, you wanted directions. What did you do?
I asked for directions.
Yes, very good.
Review.
We're going to look at the map again, and we're going to do some more directions. Now, we're going to be reviewing a lot of these together. So we'll look at the map, and then you're going to tell each other how to go somewhere. So, Ali, you'll start. You tell Susan how to get from the bus station to the telephone booth.
Okay, Susan, walk straight ahead and cross East Street. Continue walking along Bottom Street until you get to West Street. Turn right. Walk across West Street when you reach North Street. The phone is on the corner of West Street and North Street.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Ali. Now, Susan, I want you to tell Isabel how to get somewhere, but don't tell her where she's going. Start from the bus station.
Isabel, walk to the corner of the block, turn right. Now walk along East Street until you reach North Street. Turn left and walk along North Street. Turn left when you reach West Street. Walk down West Street and cross West Street before you reach South Street. Where are you now?
I'm at Jake's Cafe.
Okay, very good. Now, Isabel, you give Ali directions to somewhere. Don't tell him where he's going, and you also start from the bus station.
Okay, Ali. Walk to the corner of Bottom Street and East Street. Turn right at the corner and walk up East Street. Stop when you reach Top Street and cross East Street. Walk along Top Street and continue until you reach West Street. Cross West Street and stay at the corner of West Street and Top Street. Where are you?
I'm at the post office.
Okay, good. You can mail me a letter. Okay, now I'm going to give you directions, so you listen and you listen to see where you go on the map. Okay, now everybody start at the bus station. Now walk along Bottom Street until you reach West Street. Turn right and walk up West Street until you reach Top Street. Turn right and walk along Top Street until you reach East Street. Turn right on East Street and walk down East Street until you reach Bottom Street. Stop at the corner of Bottom Street and East Street.
We are back where we started.
Yes, we are, and we had a nice walk. Now, I want you to go straight to listen and write.
Listen and write.
Listen and write these words. Number 1, post office. Post office. Number 2, drugstore. Drugstore. Number 3, bus station. Bus station. Number 4, bakery. Bakery. Number 5, market. Market. Number 6, hotel. Hotel. Number 7, bank. Bank. Number 8, bookstore. Bookstore. Now, check your work. Number 1, post office. Number 2, drugstore. Number 3, bus station. Number 4, bakery. Number 5, market. Number 6, hotel. Number 7, bank. Number 8, bookstore. Now, listen and write these sentences. Number 1, the post office is on Green Street. The post office is on Green Street. Number 2, the drugstore is on the right. The drugstore is on the right. Number 3, the bus station is at the corner. The bus station is at the corner. Number 4, Turn left at the bakery. Turn left at the bakery. Number 5. The market is across from the cafe. The market is across from the cafe. Number 6. The hotel is down the street. The hotel is down the street. Number 7. The bank is next to the park. The bank is next to the park. Number 8. The bookstore is south of the bank. The bookstore is south of the bank. Now, check your work. Number 1. The post office is on Green Street. Number 2. The drugstore is on the right. Number 3. The bus station is at the corner. Number 4. Turn left at the bakery. Number 5. The market is across from the cafe. Number 6. The hotel is down the street. Number 7. The bank is next to the park. Number 8. The bookstore is south of the bank. Now, read the story and answer the questions about it.
Read and answer.
Yasmin invited Nick to dinner on Friday. Nick said, "Okay." She gave him directions to her house. Take the tram to White Street. Walk south along White Street. Turn left. Go straight ahead to the corner. Turn right on Green Street. My house is on the right. It's a pink house across from the bakery. On Friday, Nick took the tram to White Street. He walked south along White Street. He turned right. He went straight ahead. He didn't see Green Street. He turned left at the corner. He went along the street. He didn't see a pink house. He didn't see a bakery. He saw a bank and a cafe. Nick asked a policeman where Yasmin's house was. The policeman said he didn't know. Nick went home. All right, now listen to the questions and write your answers. Number 1. Where was Nick going? Where was Nick going? Number 2. What did Yasmin do? What did Yasmin do? Number 3. Is Yasmin's house on White Street? Is Yasmin's house on White Street? Number 4. Is her house next to a bank? Is her house next to a bank? Number 5. How did Nick get to White Street? How did Nick get to White Street? Number 6. Did Nick go along White Street? Did Nick go along White Street? Number 7. Did Nick turn left at the first corner? Did Nick turn left at the first corner? Number 8. Did Nick see the bakery and the pink house? Did Nick see the bakery and the pink house? Number 9. Did the policeman give directions to Yasmin's house? Did the policeman give directions to Yasmin's house? Number 10. Did Nick have dinner at Yasmin's house? Did Nick have dinner at Yasmin's house? Now, check your work. Number 1. Where was Nick going? Nick was going to Yasmin's house. Number 2. What did Yasmin do? She gave Nick directions to her house. Number 3. Is Yasmin's house on White Street? No, it's on Green Street. Number 4. Is her house next to a bank? No, it's across from a bakery. Number 5. How did Nick get to White Street? He took a tram. Number 6. Did Nick go along White Street? Yes, he did. Number 7. Did Nick turn left at the first corner? No, he turned right. Number 8. Did Nick see the bakery and the pink house? No, he saw a bank and a cafe. Number 9. Did the policeman give directions to Yasmin's house? No, he didn't. Number 10. Did Nick have dinner at Yasmin's house? No, Nick went home. Great. See you next time.
Practicing English. Okay, Carrie, I know that the restaurant is somewhere around here.
I know it is too. Look, I have a map, so let's take a look.
Okay, well, first, let's see if we can find out where to go. So, where are we?
Okay, we're in the park. See? Here it is on the map.
Okay, I think the restaurant is on Isterklaus Street. How do we get there?
Let's see. First we leave the park, then we walk to Taksim Square. Do you see it on the map?
Yes, I do. Then where?
We walk through Taksim Square. The flower sellers are here, and the statue is in the middle. Do you understand so far?
Yes, I do. You know, you're better at reading maps than I am, so you can be in charge of this, and you can tell me where to go.
I am better at reading maps. Do you remember when we went to Monica's gallery opening? We got lost because you couldn't read the map.
Hey, that was not completely my fault, you know. The roads were closed and we had to take a different road. That's why we got lost.
Sure, Sam. The road we took was on the map, but you didn't believe it. And of course you didn't want to ask anyone for directions.
I asked after a while.
Yes, but only because we were tired of being lost. Man, they never ask for directions, and we waste a lot of time being lost.
All right, Carrie, today you can read the map, and you can be in charge of getting us there, and if necessary, you can ask for directions.
Okay, now back to the map. See, we walk past the statue and along the tramway tracks. That is easy, because they follow Istiklal Street.
So, where is Istiklal Street?
It's in Istanbul.
Very clever, Carrie. Now, where is it on the map?
Right here, see?
Okay, now I have to go to the post office while we're going to the restaurant. Where is it?
Here it is. It's on the corner of Istiklal and Yeni Kasi. It's across from the big bank. It's also next to Galatasaray High School.
Oh, Galatasaray. Is that the same as the team?
Yes, it is. That's where it started.
Oh, that's interesting. They're a great team. I hope they win the cup again.
I'm sure they will, one of these days. Now, Sam, back to looking for the restaurant. Angie is going to meet us at McDonald's, and then we will go the place we're looking for.
So we have to find McDonald's first.
Yes, that is easy. See here on the map? There is a mosque.
I see it.
McDonald's is across the street, not far from the mosque.
Okay, so is the restaurant down the street or up the street from there?
It is down the street. We have to walk about 10 minutes, I think.
Can we take the tramway?
Oh, Sam, we're walking down the street. It's a nice day, so let's just walk.
Okay, Carrie, I guess I'm just feeling a bit lazy.
It'll be a nice walk. Now, let's look at the map again. Okay. Here is the mosque, and there is the post office near the bank.
Yes, I'm with you so far.
We walk down here and turn left at this street. It's just past the hotel. We walk 100 metres and then it's on the right.
I know this place. I've been there before.
Sam, why didn't you tell me this before?
I forgot until just now. We don't need the map. I can show you the way.
Okay, Sam, but remember, if we get lost, I'm going to ask for directions.
All right, Carrie. Let's put the map in your pocket and we'll find the post office, McDonald's and the restaurant.
Okay, Angie is probably waiting for us, so let's go.
Good idea. I'm hungry, ready for lunch.
Okay, let's go then.